Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Eng.Med Modern School. So in the previous video I have just given you the homework of the finding the answers of the exercise. So I am just writing the answers, you just confirm all the answers. So first of all we will start with the choose the correct option. So for that question A, that is MCQ. I am just writing one by one answers, you just confirm your answers. Which of this is a plant fiber? Cotton, silk, core, or all of this? So in that it will come, here in the first answer it will be D, that is all of this. Okay students, and next one, that is which of this is true about silk cotton? See here in that second one it will come A, that is it is a plant fiber. Okay. Next, third, which of this can be made from hemp? From hemp we can make shirt, papers, knittings, all the things. So in third it will come D, that is all of this. Next, fourth one, that is which of the following is true about knitting? See, it is done with a single yarn, it is made of fabric, it can be done on special machines or by using knitting needles. Fourth one, that is comes D, all of this. Okay. Now moving towards question number 2, that is fill in the blanks. Question number B, fill in the blank. So in that first is around 40,000 years ago early humans used simple needles made of dash. Then I can say that used animal bones. The first one will be animal bones. Okay students, and second one, that is dash is a process by which we use two sets of yarn. So that is weaving. And third one, during the process of dash the fiber is separated from seeds. Third one, that is ginning. Fourth one, in dash one yarn is used for make the fabric in the form of loops. Fourth one, that is knitting. And going towards fifth one, we get silk cotton from the dash, we get it from capcock tree. Okay students, sixth one, dash is used to make a fabric called linen. For making of linen, flax is used. Okay students, so these are the answers, please note down that. And now we will start with our new chapter, that is sorting of material into groups. Sorting materials into groups. Please write down the answers up till just I am change the lesson. So chapter 5, that is sorting of materials into groups. Into groups. So first of all, have you written down the answers? Then we will start the new chapter. Okay students. So first of all, the first topic of this chapter, that is classification. Classification. So that is, see here I am just reading what is classification. First of all, the process of grouping things on the basis of their similarities and dissimilarities are known as classification. Okay students, before just reading the first paragraph, placing or sorting similar things together is called grouping. Objects are made of materials. For example, a chair is made of wood. The process of grouping things on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities is called classification. We may group things in our cupboard on the basis of their size, shape, texture, use, etc. What other way do you use to group things in your cupboard? Okay students, here grouping based on properties of material. So now our new topic, that is grouping based on properties of material. Okay, on properties of materials. See here, in that, see here we can use several criteria to group objects. In this chapter we will learn about ways of grouping things on material based on characteristics such as roughness, luster, transparency, solubility, flotation, attraction towards a magnet, conduction of heat and conduction of electricity. So in that we have to just classify the materials into the different forms on basis of what? Their properties, like which properties? Roughness, luster, transparency, solubility, flotation, attraction towards a magnet, conduction of heat and conduction of electricity. Okay students, so that you have to just classify in this chapter. And first of all, we will start with roughness. So in that, the roughness is roughness. So for that, with your palm touch the surface of the bark of a tree and that of a mirror. The bark of the tree will feel rough and a mirror smooth. One way of grouping material is by grouping them rough or smooth. Examples of rough materials are rock, sandpapers, cores and bark of trees. You have just touched the trees. If you will touch a tree, then you will feel a rough surface over there. And if you will touch a board or a mirror or anything, in that there is a plain smooth surface. Okay students, so this is according to the roughness. And then after, the another examples of the smooth material are glass, flower petals, silk and polished marble. What other examples would you add in this? We will add board, mirror and some smooth things. Okay students, and then comes luster. So how the luster is divided? Let us see that students. So for that, the another is luster. So Materials that have a shiny surface are said to be lustrous. Means, see here, the board is a shiny surface. See, you can see here gold, silver, all are the shining substance. They are known as luster substance, and we are classifying according to that. So, for that, materials that have a shiny surface are said to be lustrous. Metals for example gold, silver and are lustrous, therefore used to make jewelry and decorative articles. You can observe luster in iron in a freshly cut iron rod. Okay, luster can also be seen in the freshly cut iron rod. After some time there will be some of the other Fe is converted into Fe plus, so it is oxidized, so that will not be lustrous, iron surface not be more lustrous. Okay, and then comes transparency. So what is transparency? Let us see, students. Transparency transparency. See here, what is transparent? We have seen the transparent substance, means transparent substance, the object from which we can see its backside. Okay, students, we can see its backside, that is called transparent. And then what can be transparency? Materials that allow light to pass through their completely are called transparent. For example, clear glass, air, clean water, clear plastic. Materials that do not allow light to pass through them are called opaque. And for example, wood, iron and rock, they do not allow to pass the light, are known as the opaque. And materials that are partially allowed light to pass through them are called translucent. For example, oily papers, frosted glass and color water. So why are the window panels made of glass and not of wood? So here you can see the difference between transparent, translucent and opaque. Transparent means it will travel the light, it will pass the light, whole the light will pass, and in translucent only some amounts of the light will pass, and in opaque there is no light pass. Okay, students, so this is the transparency property. And then we will see our next, that is state. Which state are there? So state, which state? We know that there are three states: solid, liquid and gas. Okay, students, let us see one by one. All the substance can be grouped on the basis of three main physical states: solid, liquid and gases. So first of all, solid. What are solids? The solids which have we can just feel it, or we can just touch. See here, this is the solid substance. They have a definite shape and volume. They have definite shape and the volume. Okay, students, and they cannot be compressed. Examples are rock and ice. Examples are rock and ice. Okay, students, they cannot be compressed. And then comes liquid. Liquids have a definite volume but no definite shape. Liquid have definite volume but no shape. They will, if I put the water of jug in the bigger jug, then the water will take its shape. Okay, students, and if I just put it in the floor, the volume will be same but the shape will change. So the next property is they can only be compressed to a some extent. Examples are milk and water. Means if I just put the milk in the put the water into the floor, then it will take the shape of the floor. Okay, and if I put in the jug, then it will take the shape of its jug. And then comes gas. They do not have definite shape or volume. They don't have any shape or any volume. The gas have no shape and no volume. The next is they are highly corrosible. Examples are oxygen and water vapor. They are highly compressible, means they can be compressed but not have any volume or shape. Okay, students, so these are the three states: solid, liquid and gas. And then after it comes to solubility. Then after it comes to the solubility. What is solubility? What is solubility? Let us see that solubility, students. I can say soluble substance. What is soluble substance? The substance which can be soluble. If I take that a salt, when I just put in the water, then it is soluble. Or if I take a particles of sand, then if I put it in the water, is that soluble? No, they are not soluble. So the water, salt is soluble substance, water and sand is insoluble substance. Okay, students, and now see about the solubility of solids. Let us see that solid substance that dissolve in given liquid are called soluble substance. For example, common salt and sugar are dissoluble in water. Solid substances that do not dissolve in a given liquid are called insoluble substance. For example, wood, metal, plastic, stone, sand, chalk, powder and wax are insoluble in water. Salt is soluble in water, chalk is insoluble in water, and then after comes solubility in liquid. See, a liquid that dissolve in a given liquid are called miscible liquid. For example, honey, vinegar, alcohol, lemon juice, glycerine are miscible with water, means they can mixed with water. These things are mixed with water, so they are known as miscible liquids. And immiscible means they do not mixed with water, they are called immiscible liquids. Liquids that do not dissolve in a given liquid are called immiscible liquid. For example, kerosene, cooking oil, coconut oil, petrol, diesel are immiscible with water. And then here comes solubility of gases. Solubility of gases, in that you can see some gases dissolve in water like carbon dioxide and oxygen, and aerated drinks have carbon dioxide dissolved in them. This oxygen dissolved in water is used for aquatic organisms for breathing. Gases such as hydrogen, helium and nitrogen do not dissolve in water, means carbon dioxide and oxygen can be dissolved in water, but hydrogen, helium and nitrogen cannot dissolve in water. See, here there is an activity given over here to test the miscibility of different liquids in water. Samples of the lemon juice, honey, coconut oil and vinegar, some water and 4 beakers. Label the beaker A, B, C, D and take 100 ml of water in each beaker. Then what you have to do? Add a spoonful of a sample in each beaker, means in one beaker you have to use lemon juice, in other beaker you have to add honey, and in the other you have to add coconut oil, and in the other you have to add vinegar. Okay, students, so you have to tell that miscible is there or immiscible is there. First of all, you try at home, and tomorrow I will give answer that miscible are which and immiscible are which. So floatation, the another one is floatation. So how it is just described, let us see that, students. So floatation, now just according to the floatation, according to the floatation, students, okay, students, so we know that wood floats on the water, and if I put a stone, then it will just go down, it will not float in the water. So this is according to the floatation. We all know that human can swim in the water by floating. If you don't know swimming, then you will go down and you will die, because you don't get oxygen in that. So here according to the floatation, See here, have you observed that objects made of wood floats on water, whereas rocks and stone sinks in water? The property of certain materials to remain on the surface of a liquid is called flotation. Means the substance which remains on the liquid are known as flotation. And the next is examples of the materials that float on water are wood, leaves, ice and feathers. Examples of the materials that sink in water are rocks and stones. Okay students, see here there is an activity which is given over here, just I am reading and explaining that. To observe flotation, materials needed: a leaf, pebbles, a coin, a pencil, a pen, piece of straw, a feather, an iron nail, a key and a large beaker filled with water. We have to just add one by one all the things, and you have to note that which thing remain on the water and which does go down to the water and go bottom to the beaker which is filled with water. Okay students, we will just stop here in this video and we will go further in the next video. Okay students, so now let us revise all the things which we have seen in this lecture. First of all, classification. How the classification is done? Means classification means what things it is grouped into other things are known as classification group based on the properties of matter. In that, first of all, we have see roughness. We know that roughness, tree, if you touch a tree then it is rough. Okay students, you will touch then you will feel the rough surface, so that is according to the roughness. And if you just touch the mirror then it is smooth, so it is smooth in surface, so that is categorized or classified into this roughness and smoothness. Then comes luster, means shining. What is shining? If you just see the gold, silver jewelry, it is shining, but if you just see the wood, it will not shine. Okay students, that is luster. And transparency, in that we have seen transparent, translucent and opaque. Transparent means all the lights will pass through it, and translucent means all the light will not pass through it, some of the light only will pass through it. And opaque means it will not pass the light, that is opaque. And then comes state, in that we have seen solid, liquid and gas. So solid state means the states means according to solid, that we can say that the rock is solid. And if take liquid, in the solid they have definite shape and volume, in liquid they have specific volume but no shape. Okay students, and gas have no shape or no volume. And then we have come in the solubility of solid dissolve in liquid, some solid dissolve and some are do not dissolve. The solids which dissolve in liquid are known as soluble, and which do not dissolve are known as insoluble. And solubility of liquid, in that the liquid which dissolve in liquid are known as miscible liquid, and which do not dissolve are known as immiscible liquid. Okay students, and then next is flotation. Okay, what is flotation? So means if you put anything on the water and it floats, and some of the things if you put in water it will go down at the bottom. Okay students, they are not floating substance. So in this video we have seen these things, and now in your homework you have to do is homework. So your today's homework is, you have given a let's answer on the page number 55, that you have to do in your homework. Okay students, we will meet in the next video. Okay, bye students.